Nope. Hello everyone. I hope my camera is recording. I'm going to check that. It does seem to be recording. Okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Woodland Stamper channel. I'm Diane. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I have been with them for 17 years now. They're a wonderful company, and I can get all my paper crafting needs from them. So I created this channel so I could show you how to use their products and how the many features of their products work. And today we're going to talk about the bundle Blossoms in Bloom. But before we get into that, I wanted to cover some news and notes from Stampin' Up! Now I wanted to talk about the bonus days that is going on right now. So if you were to order $50 worth of product, you would get a $5 bonus coupon to use August 4th through the 31st. Now you can order Stampin' Up! Products through me, through my website, and you can use this host code and I would send you a free thank you card, reusable thank you card. So keep that in mind. The next thing I want to talk about is Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a paper crafting kit that comes in the mail once a month, and it's a surprise. But this is a little cheat sheet on it. They do give you hints every month as to what you can expect. And for the month of August, you would get 9 cards and envelopes. And the stamp set it features is going to be a distinctive stamp set. And we are actually going to use one today. So you'll get to know what a distinctive stamp is all about. And this is also the theme of it is World's Greatest. Celebrate Life's Champions. And that can be anybody from a parent to a brother or sister, a friend, a hospital worker, anybody who is our champion. And the other thing we're going to talk about today, we're going to use in the cards we're going to make, is the Lovely Labels Pick a Punch. And that is also offered in a bundle called Lovely You. And I featured this bundle a couple of weeks ago in a video. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the cards we're going to use. Let me put that over there. So we're going to make these cards, and I'm going to show you how that's done, okay? So first I want to show you the bundle we're going to be using. It's the Blossoms in Bloom, and it's the photopolymer stamp set. And you can mount that on a clear block. And we're also using the many layered Blossoms dies. And they come like this. And like that. So I'm going to take these out. You get the outline die here. And you could see, have 2 different flowers. And on the other sheet is the filler. I'm going to call it the filler die. And you also get that for the 2 small flowers too. So I'm going to put these away here. And just to tell you about the stamp set again, it comes with this large flower stamp, and you could see mine right there. And it comes with the words, happy birthday, thinking of you, sure do miss you, hello, thank you, I like you a lot, and get well soon. And it has a leaf, it has 2 size leaves, the center for the flowers, 2 little flowers, and then you have 2 of the other flowers that these dies coordinate with here. I'll show you again. So these 2 flowers will coordinate with these 2 dies. And I believe that might be the center for the flowers, these 2 items here. Or the leaves maybe for those flowers. I have to try them out. Okay, so that's what we're working with today. So what I did let me get the first card we're going to talk about. This one right here. And I do have a cheat sheet. I'm going to take that off. So what I did here was I got a piece of this is Seaside Spray. So it's 8.5 by 5.5. 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half and folded. And then my yellow piece is the Bumblebee piece of cardstock, and that is, let's see, what did I put down? If I can remember, because this is for the other card. Okay, so the Bumblebee is going to be 5.25 by 4. And then the white piece is 5 by 3.75. Okay? And then I stamped the large stamp with Seaside Spray. I stamped the center of the flowers with Bumblebee ink. And I stamped the leaves, I think that was Pear Pizzazz. And then I used my rhinestones, and those are the Rhinestones Basic Jewels on page 156. And this is where I used my Pick-a-Punch. And I used the 1/2 inch, so I have my little templates made up here. So I used this one right here, which is 1/2 inch, and I used it on this side to give me that end I wanted. So I really just cut a piece of cardstock that was 1/2 inch wide and then long. I just measured it with the words I was going to use, made it a little bigger, then stuck it in both ends and cut my ends. And then when I stamped, it's a nice clear stamp so you could get it centered really nice. So, and the ribbon is also the in color ribbon, and I think I put some of that over here. So this is the Bumblebee, and it's 100% polyester, I believe, but it feels like cotton. Yeah, it's 100% polyester, but it's so flexible, and it comes in all 5 colors of the new in colors, so I love it. And what else can I tell you about this? I also used my Wink Stella that we also sell in the catalog, and I went over the center, so I don't know if you could see that. It's a little bit shiny. Let me see if I get over on this side, if you can see it. Not so much. Maybe if I make this a little brighter. Yeah, now you can see it. Okay, I want to make sure we're still recording. Yep, it looks good. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next card now. Now, this one I also made with Seaside Spray, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. Then I used Misty Moonlight, and that is 5.25 by 4, so 5.25 by 4 inches. And then a piece of white cardstock that was, how big was that? 5 inches by 3.75. Okay, and then I stamped again with Seaside Spray, and I want to see, can you tell the difference on these two cards? I used my Stamparatus to stamp these. So this one I inked it and stamped once, the not the Misty Moonlight, the Seaside Spray. But on this one, I put another sheet in the Stamparatus, so that's why they're positioned in the exact same way. And I inked it up, stamped it, and got this coloring. Then I inked it again, and I got this coloring. So I stamped this one actually twice. And when you use the Stamparatus, you get it in the exact same spot, so you don't have any mistakes. It's great. So back to this card, and I used the Misty Moonlight ribbon. That's another of the in colors. And you can tell I'm using Happy Birthday a lot because I always need a Happy Birthday card. But the difference in this card, I also used the little flower in the stamp set. And remember, there are 2 little flowers. So I used that in the Misty Moonlight. So that gave it a contrast from the lighter blue. And I used that ink to stamp my happy birthday in the ribbon. So easy peasy. That stamp set makes it so easy. Now, I want to show you something else. Let's see if I... Remember I showed you this last week? This is the paper pumpkin we received in July. And they were, Stampin' Up! Was offering the Summer Nights add-on. It's a 24 card set with 24 envelopes. And let's see, I have that right here. Let's see if I could show you. So those were these cards right here. You see you get some different designs there, okay? So if you have that add-on set, look what I did. I'm going to show you. So this one isn't adhered yet. So look at that. So here's the card plain. This one, I have it over here actually. So here's this card plain. And then I mounted this on top of it. Now let me show you how I got that. Let's start with the die. So this is the outline die right here. And I used that on Whisper White, and I got that white outline, okay? And then I used the filler die, which is a bit wider. You see more of the flower. And then I cut that out with vellum. Now, can you see that? Let me get it closer in the camera. Okay, now you can see it, right? That vellum. Isn't it beautiful? It just gives it such a, I don't know, just an illusion of a flower. It's really pretty. Okay, so then I adhered them together. And I'm going to adhere this one to this card here, and you're going to see how I do adhere it, okay? And I did tell you about that. Okay, so let me show you how I go about adhering it. So I want to make sure I have my flower positioned right. It's going to go like that. I use a silicone mat. Now, this is a Stampin' Up! Mat that I bought probably a year or two ago, but we still offer the silicone mat. It's in our catalog. And what I do is I take my die upside down, okay, because I want the white showing, so I put it behind the adhesive on the vellum side. So then and the reason why I use this silicone mat is because the glue does not stick to it. And you can wipe it clean with just a wet paper towel or just rub it off. It's very easy. And I prefer the multi-purpose liquid glue. So I just have a little piece of wax paper. I can put it right on my mat there, but this I can just throw out because this is going to have the majority of the glue on it. Okay, so I put a little dab, and am I in the camera so you can see that? Yeah. And I'm still recording, it looks like, so everything is good. And then I have a little piece of a sponge. It's a quarter of a piece of sponge, and I only use this with my liquid adhesive. And when I'm done using it, I put it back in this little baggie, and it keeps it really nice until I want to use it again. So watch what I do. I just pounce this up and down in the glue, and now I take this and just spread it all over my flowers. Because vellum, it's hard to adhere vellum to cardstock because you see any glue or adhesive that you use, but this you don't see when you do it this way. So I think I have it all over, and you'd be surprised how little it takes. And look, I hardly got any glue on that. So now I'm going to bring my card in, and I want to put it the right side up. Okay, and I want to make sure the whole design is on the card. Okay, I think that's good right there. perfect. And you're not going to believe it, but I did not get any glue on my fingers. First time, I think, ever. Okay, so that is all adhered now. Isn't that great? So now I'm just going to use that punch right here. And I'm going to pop up some words right here and tie a little bow with our linen thread. And I'll do that later on off camera. So I just wanted to show you the trick on how to use your glue. So easy. So whenever you have trouble gluing something down that's a really thin border like this, you just use that. And that's exactly how I adhered the outline to the vellum. That is wonderful. Look, it's all stuck down. So cool. Okay, I am so glad this went well, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, again, this is the bundle we were talking about, Blossoms in Bloom. And when you buy them together, you get a 10% discount versus if you bought just the stamp set or just the dies. But as you could see, you can make a card with just the dies, or you can make a card with just the stamp set. So I'll bring back in all the cards we made here. Yeah. And these envelopes, remember, they go with these cards. Look at how cute that is. That is a beautiful little card to send. Okay, let me make sure that's all in the camera. And again, here's my host code if you would like to order anything with me. And you could see the catalog when you go to my website. It's way down at the bottom. You just click on that PDF and you can download the catalog and see anything you want. And if you want a catalog, you can contact me and I will get one out to you. So thank you for stopping by and watching. Until next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye.